So last night, I thought it was a good idea to stream some Fire Emblem Engage. And, got through one map. I suppose, it didn't take too long. And if I turn on display capture 1 here like this, it wasn't too bad. I decided to do a second map, and it took me several hours. I did beat it. But that ended up being a 7-hour stream. And it ended at like 3 in the morning. It's now about 7 in the morning, local time here. I'm running on like 2.5 hours of sleep. The moment this is through, I'm going right back to sleep. So if I seem tired during this, that will be the reason why, okay? That'll be the reason behind that. But I hope things are going well today, Morris, Reggie Bump, and CJ. But yeah, let's see what happens here. Yeah, the early morning curse here. There will almost certainly be info on the Scarlet and Violet DLC. There's already an established section of the world of Scarlet and Violet that is apparently going to be the DLC area, is what it's seeming like. I wouldn't be surprised if they did the Sword and Shield stance, where it's like, yeah, here's a whole bunch of old Pokemon that are behind the DLC. There are rumors going around about the about potential mystery dungeon stuff. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much, but it would be really cool to see. I love me some Pokemon mystery dungeon. I'm wearing my Time Gear necklace as I do every day here. Is the case. I certainly wouldn't mind that. So yeah, I don't really care all that much in terms of Scarlet and Violet news. But if there's news for things like Mystery Dungeon, then I'd be hyped for that. Because mainline Pokemon, in my opinion, has not been all that great on the Switch. The spin-offs have still been great. The few spin-offs that have still come out on the Switch, those have all been awesome. Thank goodness for that at least. So, if there's some new stuff announced on that front, then hey, that'd be great. see what some other developers are making under the Pokemon name and stuff. We shall see here. Premiere will begin shortly. Okay, we shall see there. Good morning, Destine. Yeah, it's we'll see how things end up going here. I don't know how loud it's gonna be until it starts. I'll look over at OBS and adjust the volume accordingly and stuff. As one does. Live chat is disabled for this premiere. Oh man, good thing we have this live chat here, right? Well, it'll roll over to actual 7 a.m. here shortly. Will be the case, and then it'll probably do these typically start right as it happens? Is it gonna do like the weird YouTube premiere countdown thing, Bob? But yeah, at least Sword and Shield managed to hide the DLC areas by having them in completely different areas of the map. Well, as opposed to having them right there on the world, and here's just a massive area of rock until the DLC comes out. Makes me wonder. Oh yeah, there it is. Getting jump scared. RB, my goodness. All right, well, this is a little bit of a better volume, as the case. I wonder, once the DLC comes out for Scarlet and Violet, does anybody who anybody who doesn't own the DLC just gonna have it stay as rock? Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry about the the jump scare there. Yeah, that's pretty darn loud. I have to turn down like all the way to here. Am I on OBS? It's turned down like minus 10.5 decibels. It's turned down a decent smidge. Can I make sure that this is set to HD and stuff? Cool. What, did I just turn it back to like the 20 seconds? Am I doing that? Can I go forward? Oh, well. Maybe that's just the amount of time. We need to be back like in the past 5 or 6 seconds to be full HD. If that's what's gotta happen, then that's what's gotta happen. Is this the new YouTube premiere countdown thing? I don't like it. It's ugly. Oh man. If you have issues seeing colors, good luck identifying stuff there. My goodness gracious, why do you do this, YouTube?
Hello everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27th, is Pokemon Day. This is the date that the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan.
I don't like it.
Of the Pokemon series.
I can't not look at it.
At the time, only 151 Pokemon had been discovered. Now that number has grown to over 1,000. To all you trainers around the world.
When they announced that the Detective Pikachu movie was going to be like live action, people were really worried that the Pokemon were going to be really ugly, but they actually turned out really well.
In today's
this is the bad timeline.
We will be bringing you all sorts of news about Pokemon.
Oh my goodness.
First, we would like to talk about this year's Pokemon World Championships.
Yeah.
The first ever to be held in Japan.
Hasn't there been, like,
Mr. Chris Brown,
connection
take it away.
issues coming up a decent bit? Ugh! Like, as I've been going through the Scarlet Violet essay,
Hello,
you know,
Pokemon trainers.
eventually
I'm
once I
Chris
get to the
Brown,
visuals and
Pokemon
aesthetics
Company
chapter, and I talk
International.
about, like, the glitches
I'm
and game
so
crashing,
glad
I can
to
use
join
some
you
of the
again to
clips
talk
that have
about
been
our
surfacing
annual
around
Pokemon
online
World
of
Championship.
actual clips
This
from
past
the
year in London,
championships
more than
where
10,000
people are having
trainers
connection
from
issues
all
and
over the
can't,
world
you know,
gathered
play
together to
against one
celebrate
another
Pokemon
initially.
and experience
They have
epic
to
battles.
retry, and then
Thank you to
hopefully it
all the
works because,
trainers
you
who
know,
made the London
Scarlet and
World
Violet doesn't
Championships
function all
our
that well.
largest ever. And
Is the case,
congratulations
you know?
again to our newest world champions.
Those are cute
Now I'd like
trophies
to share
there.
with you all some details about our next event. The 2023 Pokemon World Championships. will
Whoa,
be
it's
held in
a
Japan
Enterprise
for the
over
very
there. I
first
only know
time.
that from Roller Coaster
We look
Tycoon.
forward to trainers battling in the
I've never
Pokemon
ridden in
Scarlet
anything
and
like
Pokemon
that.
Violet games,
You know.
the Pokemon trading card game,
A
Pokemon
recent
Go,
esports
and
expo that I
Pokemon
went
Unite.
out to
August
help with the
11th to 13th
Fragapalooza booth
at
at was apparently
Pacific
running a
Yokohama.
Pokemon tournament.
For
I
more
didn't
than a
see it. I
decade,
was
we
at the
created
Fragapalooza
special
booth the whole
artwork to
time.
honor each
You know,
location
helping as an
to make the
exhibitioner,
World
but
Championship experience unique.
apparently that was the thing
Today,
that went on
I'm
at the
happy
event
to
that I was
share
at, like,
key art for
a couple weeks
Yokohama
ago.
for the very first time. Let's have a look.
Wait, what's the very first time? It's cute art. That is a cool art, though. But yeah, we'll go to that
The World
Pokemon Natural
Championship
History
is
Museum
so
thing one day.
special
Wait,
because
that's a
how our
thing?
community
That'd be
from
cool.
around the world comes together to play Pokemon. We can't wait
That
to
sounds
see
like
you
it'd be a
there.
fun place to
And
visit.
for those that can't make it, be sure to catch all the action on our live broadcasts all weekend long. Thank you.
Wait, was that competitive Pokemon Go they were showing for a hot second? Some of those
Thank
shots?
you, Mr. Brown.
No, take it away.
We
Please.
can't wait to see everyone together in Yokohama
Wait,
later
is
this year.
competitive Pokemon Go a thing then?
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Okay, well, there's the, oh no, it's not the, it's not the security guard going down the hall again. Oh, it's a Pokemon TCG thing. What is this ad? Are you advertising cards or a spy movie? What is happening here? That Pikachu animatronic? Do you think it's an animatronic or do you think it's just really wonky CGI? I guess it could well be an animatronic there. Whoa. Cool damage counters. Why is it going so hard? It's like they're playing a game of the Pokemon TCG to, you know, wager someone's life in a spy movie. Is what it's like. No! Why did he attach double colorless energy to a Charizard that doesn't even use colorless energy? He's an idiot. She's laughing at him now. Okay, just revealing they're doing another thingamabob of that. Didn't they already do that a while back? Was it like during Gen 6 or Gen 7 they already did something like that?
Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic.
I thought they
is
already had
designed
something
to
like
be
that
Premium Pokemon
a while
TCG
back.
set that will last a lifetime. Created by the design firm Nintendo, Creatures, and the Pokemon Company.
It is an
as a
animatronic, isn't
joint
it?
Production.
Probably. Oh, that's weird.
We'll be providing a sneak peek of the product at the
Is it?
Pokemon World Championships. So I hope you will all
Oh, it's
come
weird.
check it out. Next, we'd like to announce a new Pokemon venture. To tell you more,
Okay.
we have Miss Min Young Kim from Netflix.
Huh?
Mr. Ishihara, thank you for the kind introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Minyoung Kim and I oversee Netflix film and series from Asia Pacific.
What, they're gonna actually give
Thank you
people a
for
reason to
having us here
resubscribe
today.
now?
I'm thrilled to share how we're bringing Pokemon and Netflix together for the first time this year. At Netflix,
It'll
we're
either be
passionate about
really, whatever it
developing
is, it'll
local
either be really
programming that
garbage or
entertains
unexpected amazing.
audiences around the world.
No in between.
And so today, we're pleased to announce that Netflix, in collaboration with the Pokémon Company, are producing a brand new Netflix series, the Pokémon Concierge. We have a
Pokémon
group
Concierge?
of experts here in Japan who are passionate about finding and developing original stories from Japan that can excite audiences all over the world. and we are dedicated to adapting fan favorite stories and manga into extraordinary shows.
Wait,
With
so they're
this
doing multiple
title,
shows?
We're excited to marry an entirely new storyline that expands the Pokemon universe with groundbreaking stop-motion animation. To bring this new world to life, we've partnered with the amazing creative team at Dwarf Studio.
I don't know who that
The
is.
series, which will be set at the Pokemon Resort,
Huh.
follows the story of our concierge Haru and the many Pokemon who visit as guests. We hope you enjoy today's first look at the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge, and we can't wait.
Oh, great. I
to
can't
share more
wait to
with
get
you.
this video copyright claimed because of this. I can't wait.
ポケモンリゾートポケモンたちがお客様として訪れる場所これは
Well, it
そこで
doesn't
働く
say sigh.
一人のコンシェルジュのお話
On concierge. Ugh!
Thank you very much, Miss Kim.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
Pokemon Concierge will be a new
Concierge
animated
is how it's
series
pronounced.
brought to you by Netflix and Pokemon.
I'm just now
Please
noticing
stay
the
tuned for
buttons on
new
his shirt.
series
That's cool.
release. Now, we'd like to present the latest news about our games.
Okay.
Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Swear it's breathing?
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Have you all been making good progress with your treasure hunt in the Paldea region?
Oh god, no.
Today, we have updates on the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. But first,
We might
let's
fix it
take a look
eventually
at
if
the
you're
latest
lucky.
Updates about several of our other games.
Yeah. Stop motion, you hate it already. The show does nothing. Oh.
5-on-5
Great.
strategic team battle game.
I haven't played Pokemon Unite since like the month that it came out. Is it still really pay to win?
And surpassed 100 million total downloads.
Oh my. That's a
More
lot.
and more Pokemon have joined the fray, allowing for even more strategies. and
Sylveon
ways
outfit
to
there was
play.
cute. No, you think they fixed it? Huh?
The legendary Pokemon Zacian is now joining Unite battles.
Whoa, Sword Doggo.
Its Unite move is Sovereign Sword.
I wonder how they
Has a broad swath
wonder how they
with
deal with
its
the power
slash
creep in
attack.
that game.
It can also
It's still the same. Oh yeah, it's still the same map, isn't it? I think they added a little while back one different map. They added like a Rayquaza Skykeep or something. I could have sworn.
And don't miss
But-
out on special Halloween.
Yeah, I imagine, you know, those who've been playing Pokemon Unite since launch and continue to play it, it's got to be, you know, getting pretty darn boring having the exact same map and that's it, right? I would imagine.
So be sure to join in.
Sometimes when we cover games on the channel and they release new content, sometimes I'll continue the playthrough a little bit to showcase it. I don't think I'm doing that with Unite.
Plus, to celebrate Pokemon Day,
If anyone wants to see that, they'll have to do it through a different channel, sorry.
and we're hosting
I'm,
an
I don't think I'm going back to Unite
inside
myself.
our Asia
Wonder if there's still
region.
tons of bots. Was that a big
Check
issue
out
that was
how the
plaguing it?
battles are going on the official Pokemon Unite social channels. The teams that win
Well.
their way through each league will come together in a dramatic face-off in Malaysia's Kuala Lumpur on March 18th and 19th. Look forward to Asia's greatest Unite battles, and we'll keep bringing you more to enjoy
Okay.
Pokemon Unite in the future.
Okay, can't wait for Zacian to be OP again, just like Sword and Shield. Yeah, we shall see here. Ah, vegetables and fruit! Oh, I'm down for this. Is this Pokemon Cafe mix again? Or is this like a new mobile game that they're doing? What is happening? What am I watching an ad for right now? What? Look at the winglet there. Yeah, it's Pokemon Cafe Remix.
What's this?
Every Pokemon Presents, they have to do an obligatory reminder that this game still exists. But I guess they're adding some new stuff.
Cafe is a Pokemon Cafe remix game. We meet Pokemon from the Paldea region. Sprigatito.
It is a charming art style. I do have to give it that, you know. Ah, Cafe Remix are like, you're right. Yeah, I'm... I messed it up there. You're right. You know, the Cafe Remix for like a week because the food was cute.
To celebrate Pokemon Day in Pokemon Cafe Remix, we're also giving away a special in-game Great Chef outfit for Greninja.
Wow.
There's more. You
A
can
limited
now
time
vote
thing,
for
or Bob. So
all
it's like, yeah, let's try to get people back to this game.
Pokemon that have
As I do every
won.
Pokemon Presents, you know.
To celebrate this special development.
V-Wheel!
11 times express delivery right now without using in-game currency. Play Pokemon.
Well, I have no idea what it really means, because I think we did like one session of that game on the channel a while back. I think you can probably find an old video of it on the channel if you look it up, but I think it was just like a one-off. Was the thing. Something with champions, what's happening?
Hope you're ready.
Pokemon Masters? I don't know.
Those with the strongest convictions will win.
I'm not gonna let you win.
What's going on with champions? What is this leading to?
Shall we begin?
Okay, yeah, it is Pokemon Masters.
Come on.
All right.
I played a decent bit of Pokemon Masters for a while when it came out. I'm not really that interested in, you know, freemium games. But the Pokemon Masters OST slaps. You know. Oh, a little bit jarring there. Like, the OST is an absolute slapper. Let's face it. The Pokemon Masters OST has to be like one of my favorite Pokemon OSTs. The remixes of it are absolutely top notch. It's amazing. That shot there, I remember using that one shot in a thumbnail.
But I think I'll cover you in the color of beef.
But they really didn't add Sword and Shield characters until now? Really? I mean, yeah, the music of this is really good.
Let me show you the
I mean, if that means that we're gonna be getting Pokemon Masters remixes, oh, maybe it's just, you know, for, you know, these specific Pokemon. That's probably what it is. These characters probably did exist in the game before, just not with these Pokemon, I would imagine. Most likely. But yeah, if we're getting new remixes in Pokemon Masters because of, you know, stuff like this, then I'll be down to tune into more new OST. I love the OST of this game. It's amazing. So good.
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Okay. What if I don't want to? Actual gameplay footage, dramatization.
Gute Nacht.
Oh, it's German. Oh, the initial one was. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm only running on a 2 to 3 hours sleep here right now. I could go back to sleep. Oh yeah, that means that there's finally news on Pokemon Sleep. The thing that... Man, when was the last time news came out on this?
Good night.
Pokemon Sleep, actually, it continues to exist. They didn't just give up on it. No idea what this is, Pokemon Sleep? They announced it like, when was it? Like a few years back. And people have been memeing ever since then, being like, when's there gonna be news on Pokemon Sleep? I have a few, like, in my going live folder for going live with various games. In my Pokemon section, there's a few on Pokemon Sleep. Joking on, like, hey, does this thing still exist? But what is it, is the question? Is it just like an alarm then? That wakes you up with Pokemon stuff? Where'd the coins come from?
Good morning.
Well. Wait.
Morning.
So this may have been leaked. Well, hey, news on Pokemon Sleep. Rest your very best, Pokemon Sleep. Oh, they're gonna release an accessory for it as well? What the heck is that? So,
We know we've kept you all waiting,
what exactly is it?
but at last, we can bring Pokémon Sleep to you later this year.
Okay.
The idea behind Pokémon Sleep is to be a game that makes you look forward to waking up in the morning. To get a better idea of what you can expect, please check out the next video.
Okay.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon Sleep.
I can just buy one of their plushes and do this myself. I have a whole couch full of them back there.
On this island, you'll find Great Big Snorlax and Professor Neroli, who is researching...
Why'd the voice get so much quieter in this section?
It's easy to play on this island.
Like, I can barely hear her now.
Is get a good night's sleep. If you leave your smartphone by your pillow when you go to bed, your sleep will be measured, recorded, and analyzed. Once that's
Sounds.
done, it will be categorized into one of 3 sleep types: dozing, snoozing,
This is more hype.
slumbering.
That is there than the DLC.
Pokemon that tend to sleep in keep this up, you might even discover some rare in-game sleep styles that most will never see. It seems that each species of Pokemon...
Man, I can't wait to live stream this game. We live stream all sorts of new games around here. Let's just live stream Pokémon Sleep. Just turn my camera to like my bed over there and just be like a sleeping stream. I don't think that you're supposed to do like live streams if you're not actually, you know, present for extended periods of time. Like if you're falling asleep, I don't think you're supposed to do that. But if you just say that it's showcasing Pokémon Sleep, then what you gonna do? Easy loophole.
Regularity of your sleep or rest rhythm.
No.
Pokemon Sleep will be available for iOS and Android devices later this year.
Okay.
Next, we'd like to introduce the device you just got a glimpse of, the Pokémon Go Plus Plus.
Pokemon Go Plus Plus. Because, yeah, wasn't there already the Pokemon Go Plus?
and Pokemon Go.
Man, I can't wait until they release the Pokemon Go Plus 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 sometime next year. The Plus was okay. The Plus Plus was a little bit better. The Plus Plus Plus, man, they were really don't know what they were doing with that. Thank goodness they made the comeback when they released the Plus 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 Plus, though.
There's a Pikachu within your Pokemon Go Plus Plus.
How do I get it out?
It can sing you lullabies. Grow friendlier the more sleep you get together. Even unlock new alarm sounds for you. It's like you're cuddled up to catch some Z's with Pikachu. This device also has handy functions for playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, does it now? Yeah, it's just like the Pokeball Plus or the watch Pokemon Go Plus thing. Where it's like you hit the button, it vibrates, you hit the button, and it'll get Pokestops and catch Pokemon for you. I haven't used my Pokeball Plus from Let's Go in forever. But my mom continues to play Pokemon Go to this day, so I just gave it to her a while back.
What do you think? The Pokemon Go Plus Plus device should be available to purchase in July. And by linking the Pokemon Go Plus Plus to your Pokemon Go game,
it's Snorlax wearing a nightcap.
Special research in Pokemon Go that will allow you to encounter a Snorlax wearing a nightcap. Look forward to more news to come about Pokemon Sleep and the Pokemon Go Plus Plus device.
Just, yeah, cut a little Pikachu Plus. Plus? Oh my goodness, now I have Plus on the mind. Not Plush, my goodness gracious. It's working already.
Next, we turn to the latest updates about Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet, the newest games in the Pokemon series, which were released in November
They're gonna
last year.
reveal new content, but say nothing about actually trying to fix the game. I'd betcha. Yeah, new content. Ugh! I know before the game came out, you know, there was rumors that there may be Paradox for Suicune and Virizion.
New Paradox
I do
Pokemon
not
have
like
been
that
found in
Suicune.
the Paldea
Walking
region.
Wake. Iron Leaves.
It seems Walking Wake appears in Pokemon Scarlet.
Oh, I do not like
Iron
that.
Leaves can be found in Pokemon Violet.
What even is that?
You'll be able
They
to
turned
test them for
Suicune into
yourself
like a
by
weird
playing
water
victory in the
velociraptor.
Terra Battle event. The event will begin not long after this broadcast, as soon as preparations are complete.
Like,
we hope you'll team up with
oh,
family,
it's a
friends,
raid
and
battle
other
event. It's not even
friends to take
DLC.
on this challenge.
Catch one Walking Wake and Iron Leaves per save data during this event.
Games will also soon be able to connect to Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah, that was the rumor, wasn't it? That they were gonna be like
In
trio
Pokemon
fusions
Go,
of their
you
respective
can receive
trios.
Gifts from friends or by visiting Pokestops
Don't know
around
what
the
the
world.
don't know what the hell that is.
These gifts
That breaks the
come with
lore.
post-
Suicune was a creation by Ho via resurrection. Oh yeah, and it was hinted to be like a Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, wasn't it? Was what it was hinted to be after the
And you'll find that
Burn
the
Tower
pattern
burned. No, what was the name of the
change
tower?
based
It wasn't
on
the Tin
postcard's
Tower.
location.
Was it just the Burn Tower?
And on the Pokemon Go side, the players who have sent postcards will find themselves able to catch roaming form Gimmighoul in that game.
Huh.
Try
Well,
to collect
Wait, mix of
999
Suicune and
Gimmighoul
Koraidon,
to
yeah.
evolve Gimmighoul into
Maybe
Golden
that's what they were going for then?
We're also planning to
Still
begin
pretty darn
Pokemon
weird.
Home support for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet early
Oh,
this
yeah.
year.
sometimes you forget that you can't
Then you'll be
transfer
able
over
to
any
bring
old
Roman
Pokemon
form
yet.
Gimmighoul that you
Because they're just
caught
like,
in
yeah,
Pokemon
we'll get
Go,
around to
Pokemon
doing that
Scarlet,
sometime
Pokemon
later. You
Violet,
know, we
and
had to
Pokemon Home.
we had to release the game during our 3-year
hope you look
cycle and for
forward
the
to it.
holiday season. You know how it is.
And finally, we'd like to share our last video for today with you.
Oh, well,
Please have a look at this.
well. Okay then. It's probably gonna be DLC, right? Yeah, it's DLC. Well, no Mystery Dungeon news then. In that case. Sucks to suck. Yeah, this will certainly be for the DLC. I would imagine there. Yep. Would be indeed. Wow. Would have been neat to see something from Spike Chunsoft after all. What can I compare it to there? Looks like a strange cartoon thing or Bob. Looks like some strange cartoon antagonist or something like that. In the background there. Well. Yeah, that's kind of the impression I got as well. Okay, cool art. But yeah, DLC. Yep. Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Yep. Revealing new content, but not saying anything about, like, yeah, we're trying to fix that game that released in such an unfinished state that Nintendo had to issue an apology over it and a refunds. What the heck is this? Part 1. Okay, Attack on Titan. They're gonna split it into two. No. I know this is the way that Sword and Shield was handed. They'll have, like, the 2 campaign thingamabobs. Most likely. The Indigo Disc. I misread that last word at first. Fall and winter, okay. What even are they?
Will be available for purchase for the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet games. The title of this DLC is The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will be released in 2 parts, with Part 1, The Teal Mask, coming in fall 2023. Part 2, The Indigo Disc, will be distributed in winter 2023. Purchasing the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero.
It's not the secret of Area Zero, it's the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Correction.
You already have in Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet. In Part 1, the Teal Mask, you'll be visiting
those
the land
Pokemon,
of Kitakami as part of a school trip, as your adventures expand beyond the Paldea region. And in Part 2, the Indigo Disc, you'll be studying as an exchange student at Blueberry Academy.
Blueberry Academy?
During these adventures,
what was with that long pause?
You'll be able to encounter some familiar Pokemon that you
oh yeah, there it is.
in Paldea.
Old Pokemon behind DLC
Pokemon
again.
That newly appear in the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero are Ogerpon, with its fearsome mask,
Ogerpon,
and Terapagos, resplendent in its glittering
Masterpon.
Please look forward to a new story that will unfold in 2 parts as you discover the roles that both these Pokemon will play in your adventures. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero
that's kind of what it sounds like.
For purchase on Nintendo eShop shortly after.
Oh man, I can't wait to pull up my wallet immediately.
As soon as you make your purchase, you'll be able to get the new uniform set and don some new
the things that you only have 4 options in. Let's expand that if you open your wallet. I see how it is.
As an early purchase bonus.
There's an early purchase bonus even for the DLC? They were doing early purchase bonuses for the game itself, but now they're extending it to DLC? Wow.
We hope you
Alright, I see how it is.
adventures in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon
Amazing.
Violet games.
Cool. You'll love to see it. Cool. Oh yeah.
What did you think?
Oh yeah, that was an amazing presentation.
Forward,
my hype is unreal. You can see the pure excitement on my face.
To bring the joy of Pokemon to you all. Thank you for tuning in.
Well, well, that was it, I guess. I guess that was the That was the thing. Wow. Well, so wasn't the whole thing just to creep people out? Well, that, I mean, what can I really say about this? You know, usually we have our discussion afterwards. VGC, whatever, they're reprinting like the old classic cards. I'm fairly certain they did that in, was it X and Y? What was that one set from either Generation 6 or Generation 7 where they reprinted the classic cards? Like, what was it? Pokemon Classic card reprint. I think they did it in like Generation 6, right? No, not that. No, not the wait. Huh? Wasn't it like a Gen 6 thing? Hold on, what set am I thinking of? I know that this was a okay, hold on. Every Pokemon TCG set. Hold on. I mean, yeah, I'll add the DLC and stuff. Well, I'll add the update to the DLC on the Scarlet and Violet essay. I'm sure that I'll get the Scarlet and Violet essay out like before the DLC like fully releases, most likely. I'm currently working on chapter 4 out of 7 on that thingamabob. Hold on. So like I'll mention that you know that's a that the DLC is coming and that they're doing like early buying bonuses. Oh my goodness, so many ads. How do I click out on these things? Whatever. Let's see here. I could have sworn it was an X and Y. Am I losing my mind? Hold on. Evolutions. Yeah, X and Y evolutions. It was this. It was this here. So, Guzma, I was telling you last night, I was worried that about your overhype there, and you told me that you wouldn't be that upset. But I guess that wasn't the case. Yeah. Pokemon XY evolutions. They've done this before. They have done basically like a reprint of the original thing. Of course, it says evolutions on it. It doesn't say the original thingamabob. So, you know, it means that the original thingamabob doesn't lose its value. But this is a thing that they've done before. They're treating it like something that they've never done before. But this was a thing that they did in Generation 6. I just didn't remember the name of it. So, you know, it's not like it's anything brand new. Like, oh, it's the first time these cards have been seen since, whenever. No, it was actually done 2016. So, you know, I guess it's been a little while. But, yeah. Release date November 2nd, 2016 was the last time that they reprinted them. And I guess they figured it's been like a long enough gap now that they can, you know, that they could get away with reprinting it again and stuff. But yeah, I made a joke that it wasn't actually going to be a new mystery dungeon game. Wasn't expecting it to be right. Yeah, well, guess that's his Pokémon Presents and stuff then, huh? But yeah, this is a thingamabob that has been done. So it's not like it's brand new here. So I might wonder what they're going to call this. So there's going to be like the original base set. There's going to be evolutions. That is like a sort of reprint of the original set. And then there's going to be this. Does it say what set it's from there? Like, does it say what the name of the set is? CLC? Is that what that is? I don't know. I haven't looked at Pokemon cards in a good while. There's like the 2023 thingamabob. So, you know, it is set apart like that. But what's that going to do to, you know, the value of evolutions? And it probably won't change original base set all that much. Was the case. But yeah, so there's that. There's the weird stop motion Netflix series that's coming, and what was that one frame where it showed? Yeah, that. It looks like somebody looked at Coraline and was like, let me borrow your homework, or let me copy your homework. All right, just try to make it not look, you know, too obvious that it was copied. All right, bet. I'll change it around. But yeah, just stop by real quick to see your reaction to no PMD. Yeah, it's meh. You know, I tried not to get my expectations too high there just in case, and you know, 'twas a good thing there. But yeah, do appreciate that, Carvia. Yeah, that's a little bit creepy looking. Established the tournaments are in Japan. Sleep is an inferior Pokemon plush. Updates on the mobile games, and Scarlet and Violet are having DLC that you're as hyped to buy as you are for Gulp being in Smash. And it has an early purchase bonus. Not only are there early purchase bonuses for the mainline Pokemon games, but it seems that they are extending it to DLC now. You'll love to see it. The amazing business practices we're having out here. Guess they figured, you know, maybe the DLC isn't gonna sell itself well enough as is, especially considering, you know, the crazy way that Scarlet and Violet turned out. Like, you know, if you look up Pokemon Scarlet Violet Google reviews, as this was something that was talked about in the recent podcast thing about on the channel, like what a what a mess here for a mainline Pokemon game. So they were like, all right, maybe it's not, maybe the DLC is not gonna be selling itself as well as some previous games. Let's go with a early purchase bonus for that, you know, is the case. So yeah, I guess it records your sleep and stuff like that. Hello, Kraken. But yeah. Wait, there was early purchase costume bonuses for Sword and Shield DLC as well. Wait, was it an early purchase thing? I know that there was costumes that came with the DLC. Was there an early purchase thing? Did I just completely forget about this? Am I losing my memories in the wake of all the Pokemon craziness around here? Yeah, there's the Pokemon Go Plus. And then,
which were released.
and then there was this. It's so ugly. What the heck? Yeah, I guess I've forgotten about this. Like, what even are you? We have a Suicune in our team in the currently ongoing Pokemon Coliseum playthrough. But, yeah, it's just... Actually, how was this? Suicune, why have they done to you a lot? Good question there. So about that, Also, I gotta say, you know, when it comes to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I love the creativity they had with the future Paradox Pokemon. Just turn everything into a robot. That's the only way that Pokemon look like in the future. It's just everything's a robot. Unparalleled creativity, I do have to say. Let me just put that out there. Yeah, that Larg. Well, is Pokemon doing DLC again? Oh yeah. No mentions about like, oh, we're trying to fix our game, by the way. Nothing, no mentions like that.
New Paradox Pokemon
Grass Psychic Water Dragon.
Paldea region.
Yeah, you're so ugly.
Walking Wake appears in Pokemon Scarlet.
So dang ugly, and that's good to hear there.
Pokemon Violet.
Man.
You'll be able to catch them for yourself by claiming victory in a Terra
Please stay tuned for the start of this event.
The event will begin not long after this broadcast.
Well,
are complete.
Should have been a Sabertooth. That would have been neat.
We hope you'll team up with
But yeah,
friends.
I mean, you never know. Maybe all the Pokemon become extinct after trainers battle them all too much. But since they had to satisfy their needs for battle, they built robotic Pokemon. Maybe that's the lore.
Connect to Pokemon Go.
Man.
Pokemon Go.
And then, yeah, here's a, just like the main game, here's a, you know, real life looking trailer and stuff that I guess I can use in the Scarlet Violet, say, for variety's sake. Whenever I'm using trailer footage and stuff. Yeah, the early purchase bonus for Sword and Shield DLC was the Leon caps and tights. Wait. Oh. Players who purchase the expansion pass soon after the launch of the Isle of Armor expansion, or players who've already pre-purchased it, will be able to receive Leon's cap and tights as an early purchase bonus. Players will be able to receive these items after the release of the Isle of Armor. Until that. Okay. Maybe I wasn't as on top of, you know, stuff that was going on with the nitty-gritty of Pokemon back then. Like, I probably own this then, I guess. I don't really remember it there. Oh, speaking of special purchase bonuses, isn't the Flying Pikachu ending soon? I never redeemed it in Scarlet and Violet. Should I do it? Is it a mystery gift thing, Bob? Thinking about that. Isn't that ending here soon? Something like that. Speaking of early purchase bonuses. Oh no, I want to see an official page of that there. Whatever, I'll just click this random one. It'll expire by tomorrow. Okay. Until the end of that. Okay, well, maybe I'll grab that silly thing there. But yeah. Like, this looks like Mr. Grizz from Splatoon 3, is what this looks like. Like, they just... like the final boss of Splatoon 3. Like this thing, Bob. This is what it kind of looks like, you know. Okay, maybe not as much now that I'm looking at them side by side. That was the initial thought that I had. You know. Yeah, that's, Wait, do you mean the bear? The bear here? He's bisexual? That's cool. What do you mean? What do you mean he's bisexual? Had a bi pin? Like, it's a bi pin. What do you mean? Wait, what are you saying right now? What are you talking about? Oh, Mr. Grizz? Wait. I don't know what you're talking about. The bisexual evil bear? The ink splotch looks like the bi flag? Oh. Okay, I see now what you're saying. I was so confused for a hot second there. Just like, what the hell does this even mean? Yeah, this, it's rather strange looking here. So yeah, that would be the first expansion. And then the second one is gonna be like this wacky battle island thingamabob here. Is what it'll be. Or you come here and you do battle and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. But yeah. I mean, yeah, that was the case in that. What an amazing legendary Pokemon. I mean, they really hit it out of the park when it came to, what was it? I think it was called Calyrex. Oh yeah. Peak design. And it seems like they're continuing to push the envelope even further is what we're seeing. The teal mask. Because we didn't see that one in Majora's Mask. Man. What a world, huh? The Indigo Disc. Well, official spin-offs are dead, I hope not. Oh, man. The spin-offs are like the one saving grace for me with this franchise nowadays. More than ever, they have an obvious reason for hiding the DLC gameplay. Wait, when they revealed the DLC for Sword and Shield, did they immediately show, you know, gameplay there? Hold on. Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC trailer. Hold on. Expansion Pass announcement trailer? Were they showing gameplay of it? Here's like generic main game. I don't know why I looked this up. I have it on my computer that I use as like, you know, for footage and stuff and videos. You know, they show all this stuff. They show like a tiny little smidge. They show like a little bit of the area in game. Is the case. They show that. And then in terms of the Crown Tundra, yeah, they show the designs and stuff. And they show Urshifu stuff there. Well, now the thingamabob is gone there. Yeah, well, they're individually uploaded things now. What do you mean unlisted? Weird. Weird, very strange, and it seems louder now. But yeah, so I guess they really didn't show any actual gameplay during this, did they? Yeah, the live action trailer. Here's some art. Here's a CGI thingamabob. Here's some art. Here's our Pokemon. Yeah, literally nothing in game at all. Huh, well. You'd love to see the Pokemon development cycle here, I guess. But yeah, funny how you heard all these rumors and data mines only for Game Freak. Just laugh it off and say, here's our info on our mobile games. Maybe people discovered that stuff on the Pokemon Day site about the Spike Chunsoft copyright. And they were like, oh, people think we have a new Mystery Dungeon game now. We're just gonna hold off on announcing that then. But yeah, you can't criticize our performance if you don't see how the game performs. Yeah, that's right. They learned their lesson after, you know, the Scarlet and Violet reveal trailer where, you know, what you saw with the initial trailer was basically what you got with the final game. A lot of people were like, man, the game footage not final, and all the other stuff that gets touted there being like, man, it's gonna look so much better before release. The reveal trailer, Scarlet and Violet, really was pretty much what you got, you know, with the final product there. So I assume that most people are probably, you know, have probably caught on by now to the fact that what you see in the trailers for these games is what you get, you know. I mean, I'm sure there's still some people that are out there being like, oh man, it's gonna look so much better when it comes out, and then get disappointed like every single time and are like, man, it's not like this has happened the past several times. Like, this was unforeseeable. How did this happen? Anyway, but I'm sure most people have caught on by now that what you see is what you get in the trailers, and the Pokemon Company probably realizes this. Are like, all right, let's do some more live action stuff. Let's make some, CGI areas here. Show some art, and not actually show any in-game footage. And, then we good. More concerned with the Pikachu animatronic. Man. So yeah, that's the way things go here. So what you took away from this was Pokemon wants to know how you sleep, wants to sing you a creepy Pikachu lullaby while you sleep. Look at our phone games, and they like live action shots of people's feet while they walk. I guess so. I guess that's what's going on here. Wow. So can we all agree that this was definitely the greatest Pokemon Presents presentation ever? Well, yeah, would have been cool to get a new that's what they've done with this direct, was creep you out of buying anything. Yeah. This does not exactly make me all that hyped for anything here. Yeah. So this is what they did. It was Pokémon Sleep, which it's needed. There's finally news out on that after so long, but I don't know if it's the kind of thing that I'll be using there. The Paradox legendaries of Suicune and Virizion do not really look all that great. I know that, Pokemon designs are completely subjective and stuff, but I just really can't with those. And, a lot of the time I do try to be fair to Pokemon designs. Like, a lot of the Gen 9 Pokemon designs, some of them I don't like, some of them I do like, is a mixed bag there. I think there are some pretty cool designs in there. I'm not one of those people that's just like, oh man, they're all ugly, because that's not the case. But this, on the other hand, I don't know about that. And then there's DLC, and they're doing a really weird looking stop motion thing. Also, Pokemon Go Plus Plus. Well, but yeah, P Virizion is better because it's just normal Virizion. What's P Virizion mean? I don't even know what that means there. But yeah, Pokemon fans are eating good, but in reality it's raw and has no spice into it. Oh, Paradox. Gotcha. Yeah, that's fair enough. Just because it looks really similar to the original. Whereas Suicune, they turn into whatever the hell that is. Walking Wake. Yes. It's... Well, and then they put in the freaking waves and leaves emoji to be hip with the kids. Oh man, there's that there. I put emojis into my video titles of playthroughs and stuff like that beside the title of the game, something that I always try to have be fitting and stuff like that, a little bit of a symbol for the series. But I don't know, when like a big company does it, I just feels like, how do you do, fellow kids? No, I don't know. Fingers though, why? Oh boy. How Pokemon Twitter is angry. Oh, should I go to Twitter and see what people are saying now? Is that what I should do? Also, how mad would all you be if in the Pokemon Coliseum playthrough I changed the art of the Suicune on the layout for like our team to this? Oh, because there is the official art for it out already, Yeah, there it is. Just slap that on there for when we eventually do the final stream of Pokemon Coliseum, since we're almost done with that game. Would it be funny there? Just have that on the layout instead. And it's Ugly Majesty. Oh, man. Why do the red bits on you look like the visual effect that would happen in something like Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance when you cut something in half? Like, I've yet to play the game myself, so I don't know for sure yet, but off the top of my memory from the little bits and pieces I've seen, it looks kind of like that, where it looks like something that just got cut in a game, kind of like that, Infinity Energy or whatever it was called for the red bits there. But yeah, it feels like that Teen Titans Go episode where they do almost nothing and make fun of learning moral lessons. Only difference being that this was on that was on purpose and this was not. Should I go see what people are saying on on Twitter and stuff? I assume that Pokemon will be trending, right? Pokemon Presents trending with Violet Scarlet. Oh, is Mystery Dungeon a yeah, trending Mystery Dungeon. Well, yeah, yeah, that sounds about right there. Yeah. That was just a bunch of phone apps and DLCs. Yeah, that, well, Pokemon Day is here, trainers. What an amazing Pokemon Day that was. Amazing. Well, that is a good note there, is it? Is that what's going on there? It switches type. That's the only, this is the first one I've seen here that isn't just like mad, you know. You know. And we have depression as well. Okay, well, of course that's gonna come up on a Pokemon Twitter thingamabob. Well. Okay, so there's that. But yeah. I made a different design for Suicune. The fans did it better. Yeah, fans have there. Oh, man. Want to see Apache the Pirate sketch of this game now? I made one. You want to see it? You want to see a little bit of a sneak peek for the Scarlet and Violet video essay? I showed it once during the SpongeBob playthrough, the SpongeBob Cosmic Shake playthrough. But, you know, anyone tuning into this, you know, sure. Let's give a little bit of a sneak peek here. Let's see here. You want to see a sketch with Apache the Pirate? Here. Here you go. This took me a few hours to make.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. You got rid of the robot android cyborg? No, even better. Potty, I guess I really misjudged you.
So, you know, I've been hard at work on this video. So, you know, ignore the fact that it's 10 minutes. That was just a test monetization to make sure I don't get copyright claimed, and I don't. It's only like a minute and a half long. So if you want a positive takeaway from this whole thing, take this, you know. So, you know. So, you know. As I'm working on this video essay, if I have anything dumb that pops into my head, I just make it. I don't question it. I just make it on the spot. You know, is the case. You have the the DVD there. I don't know if I have that episode. I might have it around. I know I have a whole bunch of old SpongeBob episodes myself. Fun fact, that Amaraj clip there was from a somebody that we use a lot of music from around here. You know. So, you know. Yeah, so this has happened at a couple tournaments thus far where they just can't play against each other at first. Now, when I first made this, I wasn't sure if I would be able to, you know, keep it going a little while longer than that, you know, because the rest of that clip is just like something along the lines of, you know, you are right, the future is cool. Just to show you there's no hard feelings, got you a present from the prehistoric past. And, you know, and the, you know, the parrot, I know that there's Patchy the Pirate and there's is it Patty the Parrot there? Because their names are so similar. Anyway, Parrot opens a door, shows a dinosaur, and Patchy, you know, is super stunned about that. And it made me wonder, you know, can I play that in any way for a present from the prehistoric past? And I can with either that or reselling old Pokemon behind DLC. You know, both work for a present from the prehistoric past. That would be like absolutely stunning. So I can always expand that shit post now. is the case, you know. So there's that. But yeah, I say something like this is 1,000 times better than the direct, but 1,000 times 0 would still be 0, and that is a lie about that masterpiece. Oh man. Potty the Parrot. Hold on. There's, yeah, Patchy the Pirate, and what about the Parrot? Can we, okay. Spell parrot with 2 T's. Or 2 T's, 2 R's. Yeah, Potty. Potty the parrot. Patchy the pirate, Potty the parrot. Okay, yeah, it's just similar names there. Okay. But yeah, so, you know, there's a... there's that. You know, yeah, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it there. So, you know, I upload this is just like, you know, a 10-minute thing we're about to test proper monetization settings. And good news is, you know, I have no copyright claims or anything like that. You know, it's fine. So, I was worried about that when I first made it, but it turns out there's no issues. Like, as long as it's edited like that. So we might be good. I was originally going to include that in the story section. Was going to be the case. Be like, yeah, this is basically the professor's motivation, since the professor wants, you know, the Pokemon of the past or future and present to all be happy and merry together, and it'll be great. Basically be like the When Worlds Collide thing we're up. So I was originally going to include that in the story section, but it cracked me up so much when I was making it, and since there's no copyright issues, I might just lead the video with it. You know, because it's always good to have a hook in the beginning of a video, so I might just do that. We'll see there. But yeah, I think it's a joke about the name Polly, but he's plastic like pots. Wait. Oh, at first I was like, cooking pots, plastic? Korean should be the lead. Be a good way to lead there. So yeah, I might just do that. Yeah, imagine we slap this Suicune onto the Pokemon Coliseum layout there. Yeah, that was certainly one heck of a presentation, wasn't it? I really don't know if there's a whole lot that I can say about this. You know, normally after, you know, there's some sort of presentation that we tune into around here, I usually, you know, we have a little bit of a long discussion about things. I really feel like this kind of speaks for itself there. Not super great news overall. You know, some kind of interesting tidbits here and there, but really nothing to get, you know, hyped and excited about. We already knew that there was gonna be Scarlet and Violet DLC coming. You know, the smidges that they've shown is like, okay, it's a thing, I guess. Not anything that, you know, is, you know, groundbreaking. Not groundbreaking technology like a shovel or anything like that is the case. It's just, yeah, it's just the way that it is there. But yeah, can we all appreciate how they took the time to film all this live action footage to reveal practically nothing? Yeah, pretty much there, you know. That's pretty much what's going on there. Well, so I assume that rock formation within Scarlet and Violet is probably going to be DLC Area 1. And then this is going to be like somewhere out in the ocean in the middle of Bumblefuck nowhere, most likely. And it's probably going to be like some fly point that doesn't exist on the actual map itself, you know, most likely. Thoughts about the DLC? That's what we've been talking about for the past hour. Yeah, it's certainly something, isn't it? But yeah, so there's that. Hope we meet Moa's dad, Billy O'Neill. Wait, what's this a reference to? It's going over my head. It's certainly something here. Yeah, look at all the types and stuff. The indigo disc. Yeah, there's that. Do they show the, no, they don't show the early buying bonus here, interestingly enough, but they did during the presentation of the, Hisui and Zoroark, which, you know, until home support is added, I assume would be, like, the only way to get Hisui and Zoroark within Scarlet and Violet. You know, once they add home support, I imagine that you'll probably be able to transfer stuff from Legends Arceus, most likely. Most likely the case there. But, yeah, there's that. I really don't know if there's much else to say about this here, you know. Maybe that's what's going on here. In terms of you know, if they did reveal a new mystery dungeon thingamabob, that would have, you know, been something that we would have done around here. In case anyone wants to see any mystery dungeon stuff around the channel, the most recent playthrough we did was a PMD2 just early last year, Explorers of Sky. That's a semi-recent playthrough, but yeah. There's that. I don't really know if there's much to say. Yeah, at least the game schedule is again. What? You don't think I'm gonna add Pokémon Sleep to the game schedule? You underestimate me. No, yeah, at least there's, I mean, technically I can add it to the schedule. here's this impromptu like thingamabob there, as these have all come out, you know, really soon here. Yeah, I can. Do I already have the Scarlet and Violet DLC on the thingamabob? I mean, it was fall and autumn, right? So I can just be like fall Pokemon Scarlet / Violet DLC Wave 1, and then, you know, winter Pokemon Scarlet Violet DLC Wave 2, I guess, is what we can do. Look, I'll even do that. I'm a professional here. There. We can do that on the schedule. But, you know, we kind of already expected that. Do Pokemon Sleep for an April 1st prank? To be fair, I don't know what I'm gonna do for April 1st this year. I usually do something wacky for April 1st each year, but I don't really know what to do this time around. So, you know, come to vet about how pissed you have over the Pokemon Direct. Yeah, it's seeming like that's the case for a lot of people there. But yeah, I feel like we've said the thingamabobs that need to be said. Like, is there anything else that I can even mention here? You know, Sleep is out there. They're a thing, I guess. The DLC, they reveal that without showing any actual gameplay footage. Pokemon Go Plus and that. 3 unavailable videos are hidden. Yeah, there's really not a lot to talk about in regards to this, you know, is the case. Yeah, that's what I was saying before the Direct even happened for main series games on Nintendo Switch Online. Like, I know that a lot of people were like, oh man, I can't wait to probably get mainline Pokemon games on Nintendo Switch. It would not happen. Like, it's there's something that I've been saying for, you know, the past couple months now, but people didn't believe me. Is the case, because they would have to factor in multiplayer with that, especially if they extended out to, you know, Game Boy Advance kind of things. They would need to factor in, you know, emulated compatibility and stuff there with other games. They would need to do it with Pokemon Home. And plus, then if they make games available like that, then they wouldn't be able to resell old games with a new coat of paint at full price like they kind of like to do, you know? They wouldn't be able to do that, you know? So can't really see that happening. Oh, things like Stadium I could see potentially happening. That, you know, things like that where it's like they would they have to put in compatibility, you know? I don't know. And yeah, it's not even the first time that they've done that. You know, it's nothing new. It's the case. But yeah, I think we've said what there's really not a lot to talk about this. We really can't do a long discussion about this one just because there's like next to nothing to discuss. Which is fine by me. I could go back to sleep, I guess. Is the case. So yeah, I mean, there's that, you know. We usually do long discussions, but there's just nothing to discuss this time. You know, people like old Pokemon because new Pokemon is of poor quality, not because it's new. I think they're missing the memo. Yeah. Just have Ilka do some more thingamabobs there, because that turned out fantastic. Well, I might go back to sleep. Maybe not with Pokemon Sleep. Oh, maybe I should grab my my plushies from that back couch there. And when I go back to sleep, I can just have all my plushies and stuff, and that'll be my Pokemon Sleep. You know? Maybe I should do that. Maybe that's what I'll do. Well, you know, thanks to all who tuned in for this, you know, stream that I was hoping would become like a long discussion thing or like we usually do. But like I said, there's just nothing to discuss this time. Like, so, you know, there's that. So, well, I don't think there's anything else that I can mention about Pokemon stuff. People ask me pretty frequently what the status on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet essay is. You know, just tune into the ongoing Pokemon stuff on the channel, and I talk about it all the time. If anyone wants the short progress report right now, I'm starting on chapter 4 out of 7, which is story. The video runtime's already over 2 hours long, and if they're gonna be around the same length, that means I'm not even halfway there. So, you know, that's a little bit scary there. And in terms of when it's done, because I keep on getting asked that a decent bit, it's done whenever it's done. I'm taking however much time it needs here. It's very time consuming. It's making me lose my mind here. It'll get done eventually. I could always release it sometime after the DLC, and then I can encompass the whole thing like I might just do with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but meh. meh. The DLC probably won't be too important. And now I can factor it in somewhere in the video that, like, hey, yeah, this is the situation going on with the DLC. You'll love to see it. Yeah, I think that's all there. We have one more session in Pokemon Coliseum before we beat it, because we're almost done with that game. We're probably done with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet itself now until the DLC, unless I do multiplayer, and unless, once that event comes out for the stupid Suicune and Virizion there, like, maybe we'll hop into that. There is some more Scarlet and Violet stuff coming up, because we did end up doing the legendary stakes and catching the other Koraidon after all. So that'll be uploaded sometime in the future here. And yeah, we'll do one more session of Coliseum, and then we're probably gonna be done with Pokemon stuff for a little while in terms of playthrough content, most likely. Yeah, I think that's all the main updates around here. I don't think that there's anything else right now. We'll be playing lots of other games. But I'm trying to get caught up on the Minecraft series before I go too ham on the Scarlet Violet essay, but I don't know if I can, because the Minecraft series is a massive workload, because every single episode of that is like a mini video essay in and of itself, and I wish there was more time in a day. I think that's all the updates. So yeah, thanks all who tuned into this wannabe discussion, and until next time, take care and see you.